The guardian record of Grandpa Big Locust Tree's courtyard. In the center of my grandpa's yard stands a tall, big locust tree, and everyone calls him Grandpa Big Locust Tree. The trunk of his tree is so thick that it takes 2 children to hold hands to embrace it. The bark is like the wrinkles on Grandpa's hand, feeling rough but very warm. The branches spread out in all directions like a big green umbrella, which can shield from the scorching sun in summer and block the continuous drizzle on rainy days. The most delightful thing is that every spring, tender green buds will sprout on the branches. In summer, clusters of white Sephora flowers will bloom, giving off a sweet fragrance. In autumn, small locust beans will also bear fruit, like strings of green beads hanging on them. That early morning, Grandpa Big Locust Tree was just woken up by the morning dew when he heard a buzzing sound. It was the buzzing of little bees. They were looking for a place to rest and also wanted to gather sweet nectar. Grandpa Big Locust Tree quickly shook the branches and brought a newly bloomed locust flower close to Weng 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 Weng. Come quickly. My locust flower is fragrant and sweet, and it can even be your little house. Buzzing onto the Sephora flower, he said while gathering honey. Thank you, Grandpa Big Sephora Tree. Your Sephora flowers are sweeter than others. It's so comfortable to rest here. In the morning, as the sun gradually rose, Mimi, a little cat in the yard, was chasing butterflies on the grass. While running, it got so hot that it stuck out its tongue and hid in the corner, panting for breath. When Grandpa Big Locust Tree saw this, he quickly moved his branches and leaves towards Mimi, casting a patch of shade. Mimi, come to me quickly. My leaves can shield you from the sun. Mimi ran to the shade of a tree and lay down beside a tree root. Soon she felt cool and even meow at Grandpa Big Locust Tree, as if expressing her gratitude. At noon, the little girls from the neighboring house, Lely and Dodo, came to the yard to play house. But there was no table or house. The roots of the big locust tree Grandpa protrude a piece, which is just right to serve as a small table. There is also a medium-sized tree hole on the trunk, like a small house. Lele and Dodo put the dolls in the tree hole as babies and placed the small plates on the tree roots as dining tables, having a great time. Lely also raised his head and said to Grandpa Big Locust Tree, Grandpa Big Locust Tree, your tree hole is just like a little house. Our dolls have a home now. Grandpa Big Locust Tree shook his leaves as if saying, have a good time. In the afternoon, dark clouds suddenly rose from the sky and it began to drizzle. Little chicken Huang Huang, who had just been looking for bugs to eat in the yard, had nowhere to take shelter from the rain and could only huddle by the fence. Shivering, Grandpa Big Locust Tree quickly lowered the lowest branch to block the rain above Huang Huang's head. Huang Huang, come to me quickly. My branch can keep you from the rain. Wang Huang ran to the branch and hid beside the tree root, not getting caught in the rain at all. After the rain stopped, Wang Huang still found a small bug beside the tree roots and placed it beside the tree hole, as if giving a gift to Grandpa Big Locust Tree. Autumn has come. The branches of Grandpa Big Locust Tree are covered with locust beans, and the leaves are gradually turning yellow. Lally and Dodo came to the yard to pick up fallen leaves and put the yellow locust leaves between the pages of their books as bookmarks. Grandpa also brought a ladder, picked bunches of locust beans, dried them in the sun, and used them to make pillows. Lally touched the locust beans and asked his grandpa, "Grandpa, isn't Grandpa Big Locust Tree very powerful? It blossoms in spring, provides shade in summer, and bears locust beans in autumn." Grandpa smiled and said, "Yes, Grandpa, Big Locust Tree has been helping us quietly all along. He is the best old companion in our yard." In the evening, the setting sun died. The courtyard orange. Grandpa Big Locust Tree stood in the middle of the yard, watching Lele and Dodo chasing and running under the tree, Mimi dozing in the shade of the trees, and Huang Huang pecking at food beside the roots. His heart felt warm. Suddenly, he felt that having stood here for so many years, being able to provide shade, shelter from the rain, serve as a playground, and even blossom and bear fruit was much more interesting than just standing there quietly. When the moon rose, Grandpa Big Locust Tree was still gently swaying its leaves. The shadows of the leaves swayed on the ground, as if dancing slowly. The courtyard is quiet, with only the rustling sound of the evening breeze rustling through the leaves. Thanks to the Big Locust Tree Grandpa, this small courtyard has become increasingly lively and warm. Such days are more fragrant than the sweet locust flowers, and more beautiful than the big green umbrella.